Hi, this is Chris Kolenda, retired Army Colonel and founder of the Strategic Leaders Academy. I am so honored to be your keynote speaker for Mess Night at the Museum on November 21st at the Wisconsin Veterans Museum in Madison. Now, when it comes to Afghanistan, it's common to hear only about the big firefights, the colossal failures, the endemic corruption, the abject misery, and devastating heartbreak. Those reports are sometimes interrupted by daring special forces raids on militant leaders. Some new militant, though, always seems to fill the gap. Soldiers call it mowing the lawn. Now, it's all a big part of the tale, but it's not the only part. So this presentation is about combat leadership lessons from Afghanistan. You'll hear the story of 1st Squadron 91st Cavalry, 173rd Airborne. The only unit in the 18-year history of this war to have motivated a large insurgent group to stop fighting and to eventually join the government. Now, that could be the biggest and most sustainable success since the overthrow of the Taliban in 2001. Now, these extraordinary outcomes were made possible by a group of cavalry paratroopers and leaders who landed in one of the toughest and most violent parts of the country. They fought ferociously. They engaged their brains before they pulled the triggers. They bounced back from heartbreaking losses. They outsmarted wily and experienced insurgent leaders. And they gradually won the trust and respect of a hostile population. Now, those tough and resilient Afghans are on our side, fighting the Taliban to this very day. How did this outcome come about? Well, we'll discuss some of the keys to being successful in a dynamic and deadly situation when everything seems stacked against you. These keys include the importance of getting your team's culture right and getting it right away. Why questioning your assumptions is critical to learning and adapting. How you can use empathy as a shortcut to success. Ways to gain and maintain common purpose so your team stays united. Why accountability has got to be a two-way street. How to build bridges to people who don't like you, or in this case, who are trying to kill you. Why solutions are only as good as the intensity of the ownership. So each of these lessons and many, many more will be punctuated with examples from young paratroopers, non-commissioned officers, lieutenants and captains, ones who with their smarts, their savvy, and their courage overcame tremendous odds to bring about such a sustainable success. So if those combat leadership lessons sound interesting to you, or if you just want to hear a different side to the war in Afghanistan, please join us for Mess Night at the Museum on November 21st. I look forward to seeing you there.